Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft Magically Modded series. I have a confession to make. My favorite mob in the game is slimes. I don't know what it is, but they're just so little cute little things. I just can't resist them. They make you want to hold them and squeeze them and lick them and eat them and put them in a little bowl and jiggle them around. So what we're going to do is build a slime farm today. A pretty big one, and luckily I have a slime chunk right here, right outside my castle. We're going to build one that's going to go from level 40 all the way down to near the bottom, but we're not going to dig it out by hand because I've been saving up all this gunpowder and we're going to blow it the hell up. Plenty of TNT for that. So I'm going to go place this, and then I will be right back when it's time for the fireworks. Okay, I've got these all filled in with 2 blocks of leaves separating each TNT vertically. So let's see if this works right. Hopefully it does. Actually I can't see anything. Let's see if I have... I don't. Oh. Most of it got cleared. There's nowhere for me to stand. Here we go. Okay. Guess that's decent enough. So now I need to clean this up a bit and square it out before I can continue building on this. So let me do that. It's going to take a while. Okay, so I've got this all dug out. I went 3 out on the sides to leave room for a water stream, and that's what we're going to work on now. Like here. I think 1 deep will be enough, provided the water is deep enough. The slime shouldn't be able to jump out. I may have to add another block on top of that though, to make it too deep, just to be sure. I'll have to wait and see. So what we're going to do, is have water here, and it will flow like that, and down in this spot. Then there we're going to need some stairs. And some signs here. Actually, let's go one more. Let's see. But the signs go here. No, the signs definitely go above that. So this goes one more this way. And there. Then the signs. I think. Oops, did not mean to put that sign there. Not this sign. And then water above these. And I believe that should keep them flowing along. I hope it will anyway, without drowning them. So I need to do that all the way around and decide where I'm going to bring them up. I might bring them up in this corner here. So I have to wait and see about that. let me get that figured out, and I'll be right back once I've accomplished a little bit more. Okay, I've got the water placed in the form of ice, and along the bottom I went ahead and put ice to make it go faster because I had to raise this up a couple more blocks. I went a bit too low with the blasting. Next thing, we want to come out one from the edge here and dig a 3x3 hole, 4 more down. 2, 4. And let's see, we want this to be block there. See, is that right? Yes, I think. Let's get some light here. Want to go ahead and get rid of the bottom here and replace that with ice. Just don't have any ice on me. Okay. And we'll need a water stream there. So yes, that will go that way. And we're going to need some signs and some trapdoors. How many signs? Not quite sure. I think this should be enough. And then the trapdoors. That'll probably be enough for those. Let's see if this is enough. So we want to create a kind of sieve for these. Put that there, there, and there. And then we'll have sign there, sign there, see a sign there, 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 and one more in the middle here. This way only the 1x1 sign should be able to fit down. The smallest ones, and the other one should just keep going that way. Okay, now then I guess I will go ahead and break this. First we'll block off this because we need to come in from the other side. And we need to fill this. Oops. Crap. That works, I guess. Fill this all the way to the top here. With ice. And let's see, we can break this and make this ice too. Just for flowing. And then we'll need a block here. Keep mobs from jumping over the edge. And all this down here needs to be broken. So it's solid water blocks. Oops. I can't see very well. And flip that trapdoor here. Okay, I think that's right. It's hard to tell with so much. In fact, let's see if I have any pumpkins on me. glowing pumpkins. No, I'll have to go get some. Anyway, then we'll break this, and that should flow. Actually, I should have waited to break that. Yes. Now I gotta get rid of it again. Then break this, and then get rid of the dirt, and that should take care of that. Let me go get some pumpkins, and I'll also do this side, then be back. Okay, I've got those both done, and add a little light there, so you can kind of see down in there. Now then, we want to come here and start digging down. So there's the water flows. I do that right. I think I did. That goes down. Maybe I need another wall there. Missing something. But I think we're okay. Still, looks like we're missing a sign there though. Just let me go up and place that. Actually, I think this should be one further. So there. Perhaps. Yes, it should be one further. Actually, no, it shouldn't. I'm not sure. We'll have to test it out and see. Then we'll take stream here and here. And all we have to do is get that over to this corner here. See, I think it goes like this. Yeah, that should work. Block that off. And then right here, we will put our ladders, and the slimes can climb up. Let's see, we can cover this, and probably make another stream that on the top of here that pushes out into there. But first, I want to go far enough away where some slimes will spawn and actually test this out to see if they're going to get caught right there or not. They might get caught on top of those trapdoors. Hopefully not, but it's possible. Yes, I'm going to check that, and then I will be right back. Once I get some spawned, at least. Okay, after a little while of waiting, it looks like we've gotten some slimes over here. Let's see what's going on with them. They are tracking me, so that's causing some problems. Making them fight against the water. I don't think... Maybe I need to put a sign there. I'm not sure. Seem to be getting a bit stuck there. It might be somebody in the tunnel underneath there. It's stuck. Yeah, that's what it was. But it seems to be doing okay. They're climbing up the ladders, okay. So I'm going to seal this area up, level it off right about here. I guess I'll go ahead and do that now. So I used cobblestone as a filler. Top it off with stone. get rid of that. That was a problem. That too. That should not be there. So maybe I should seal this up. Should be a water flow there. Let's try placing some water. There we go. And here too. Yeah, there we go. That's how that should be. Then if that's sealed up like this, we shouldn't have any trouble with it. I hope. Then some more ladders. And up here, we'll just put some strings flowing this way. But we'll want to encase this. I think I'm going to do it in glass or something like that. Have some glass here, so I can see them climbing up. Then what happens if I put like a stream here and here? Yeah, I think I can do that. Shouldn't be a problem. That way they'll still get in here. Then we need to worry about doing the levels. Normally you would build solid levels and use water to flood them if you want to turn them off. But I'm going to do something a bit different. I think I'm going to try to use frames for this, and instead of flooding them, have them collapse upwards, because running water does cause a bit of lag. And if they collapse upwards, they shouldn't allow anything to spawn. If there's, I've already tested this in creative, if there's a panel on top of a frame, mobs can spawn on top of it. So that will work if I can come up with a way to get them to collapse easily. That is something that I need to think about for a moment. I also need to figure out how I'm going to decorate this, because I don't want it to be just plain stone down here. I want it to be a little bit colorful. Probably over there, which is what used to be the egg tunnel before I rerouted it. I want to have some kind of observation room of some type, so I can peek out and see how this is doing. And we want to do something with these once we get them to the surface. I'm going to probably think on that, maybe sleep on it and come back to this. But I don't think we've recorded enough to end this episode, so let me pause recording for a little bit and I'll be back in a few hours. After a little bit of thought, I've returned and I'm ready to build the platforms. I've lined this bottom layer here with half slab so nothing will spawn here when this is retracted, collapsed, whatever I'll choose to call it. So we're going to build these three, or with a 3 gap between, instead of the normal 2, because I don't think slimes will suffocate in these, or I'm not sure if they will or not. I do not believe they will. So I'm going to build these layers. This one that I'm building first will be the one that will rest right on top of that, so I have to move it manually with some frames or something, frame motors. And then after I get the decorations placed, the covers and panels, and then I'll start building the others. So I've got to build several of these layers and then actually color it. Let's see. Also, 1.3 was released today. A lot of new and interesting stuff. Some of it good, some of it a bit worrying, like the SMP part. I'm not quite sure if that's something I'm going to like or not. I know I'm not going to like the way mobs behave in 1.3 with the lag from servers and stuff. It's going to be quite a bit annoying, I'll imagine, especially with the vastly improved creepers. Even though creepers did need to be improved, I think maybe should have let people get a little more used to SMP before they drop that on them. Though I suppose people who normally play on servers, it won't be a big deal. And as for myself updating, I still have to wait on all the mods and everything to update, which is probably going to take the better part of another month. Certainly, I don't expect RedPower to update anytime soon. Still has to be forged and everything. Also, the ThaumCraft maker is going to be doing a different mod in addition to ThaumCraft, I think. A little bit confused if he's still maintaining ThaumCraft or not. But he did say something about redoing ThaumCraft and balancing it a little bit more. And also working on Arcanacraft, whatever he's calling it. Which I will be probably adding to this world instead of starting a new one. Because I'm not quite ready to start a new world yet. It has some advantages. And in some ways it would be a good thing, but in a lot of ways I'm just not done everything I want to do with this world. So unless I absolutely have to, I'm not going to start a new world with 1.3. Though I probably will start one at some point in the future. Maybe after I get everything I want to do with the village. Or I might just move to a newly generated terrain in this world. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that yet. But it is something to think about. Let's see if this is right. Okay. So let me do this and I'll be back in a moment once it's time to actually decorate this. Okay, I've built a few levels here, but I've run out of copper. So we're going to start on the decorating portion of this. I've decided that I want to use these 3 block types, I think, as the primary. Maybe another wool color of some kind. I'm not quite sure. Still in the kind of experimenting stage, but this is what I had the idea to do. Going to start out with a line of bricks like this around the edges. I'm using these blocks because I wanted something that would give it a little bit of color. I don't want it to be stone colored like most everything else is. And once this gets done, be ready for the next part. Also using these colors of wood because I think they'll mix with the red and white in the bricks so that they don't clash too much And bricks is a block you don't see used very much outside of fireplaces. Crap. Almost got that. So we'll have panels on the top here and covers on the sides and bottoms. Okay, so we have bricks, and we need to figure out how to do the lighting. So if we put this light here, alright, we can't. We can do it in the opposite way though. No? Huh. That's interesting. So I will have to put a block underneath it to be able to place this. That's going to be annoying. Okay. I guess I have to do this manually. So 15, 14. 13, 12, 11, 10. Don't think I want it to get below that. Maybe 9. Maybe here. Let's put a marker of some kind there. And we'll come back to that and see about it. No, that's not right. Let's see, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 here. Then that might be enough. So 14, 12, no, 14. 12, 11, 10. Yeah, I think if I put one there, that should be enough to completely light up this place. So we have to integrate that into the design. Next up, see, these are an even number. Still even. So let's do something with the white now. Yeah. Okay. Then if we go yep, that works. This. And keep going. Okay, that's going to put that right there. So maybe I want them one more in. Probably look a little bit better. We still have a little bit of leeway there. Okay, and then we will probably make this a little bit thicker. Do these outsides like this. Oops. See, this on the 4 corners. And yeah, I do want that to be a little bit thicker. So we'll do another layer of these. Probably put the pumpkins there. See how this looks. Still a bit jagged. Whoops. Okay. Maybe once we put something in the middle, that would look better. see. I think it's these points that are bothering me. Okay. Get some light here so we can see. Not quite sure about this. Because it's an even number, that's going to make things a little bit difficult. Let me pause this and try a few things. Okay, so after a few different attempts, this is what I've come up with. It's the best I could do, I guess. I think it's okay. Maybe not great, but there's only so much you can do with brick. And around the edges, I think I'm going to do something in green. Probably with leaves or something. I couldn't use leaves on this because you can't make panels from leaves. Another thing that I thought about doing was one more. It looks really cool. Take glass panels. That looks pretty cool. And I might use that somewhere. But not here. So that's going to be it for this episode. Getting enough copper to finish this and decorating all these is going to take probably a couple days. And then I will be back to work on the wiring. So, like if you like, subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.